and welcome to Wednesday's daily vlog. Another really busy day. To be honest, been cracking on. Done loads of little bits and pieces for this, little tiny things. We've done the weapons pylons, they're all painted now. We've been working on some of the little things, the photo etch doors, painting those, taking care of that. And we've just started putting the markings on. So you can probably see some of the markings going on here. We're using the masks as well as the actual kit decals as well. The only thing I'm doing is the stars and bars because they need to be cutted up to be put into various things. Apart from that, we're using the mask set that Ron did with us with die cut masks. If you go on off and have a look at that video, to put those on. So I'm actually sticking those down now. It's quite interesting how you do it because you can actually put masking tape over the top of it and then peel off the centres and then put them in. It gets a little bit complicated, but it's very straightforward once you get the hang of doing it. So we've got some of these on here. Again, it's that thing, the kit decals technically are out of date for what we're doing for the markings on here. So we're having to do a little bit of hybrid between the two of them, but generally it's coming on really, really nicely. Anyway, part 8 of that is up with you right now. That's going to cover the last of the construction and we talk about the overall what we think of the kit. So really it's talking about fitting this area on the back, sanding, filling, rescribing. Talk about using the Archer raised rivets as well. We've got another pack of them down there, which have worked better than actually I could have ever have hoped for. They are perfectly in scale for what Trumpeter have put onto theirs. So from that point of view, when you look at it now, there is no difference between the two. They just carry on seamlessly around everywhere. First time I've used them in anger, and I have to say I'm a complete convert. I think they're beautiful. They go down better than I thought they would, especially when we're trying to do things on complex curves, stuff like that, around these engines, around the back here, working on the spine. It just worked absolutely fantastic. So a big thumbs up to Archer Rivets. If you want to see about those, have a look at that point now. Then we get it over into the spray bay and we go through the sort of ins and outs of it, of about how, you know, doing the actual primer work, why we're using black, why we're using it, and everything else like that. So generally it's up there now. You can go off and have a look at that part. Today, also, we've got a bit of a bumper day for you today. We've got the paint shaker. As I said, this was sent to me months and months ago, even before Christmas, I think. So I've done the actual review on this. My thoughts of it. Again, it's one of those things where when you start using it, you're thinking, yeah, but actually the more you use it, the more you get on with it. And certainly I've been a complete convert to shaking paint, mixing paint, using the Badger paint stirrer. We speak about it during the review with this one. And I've completely changed my way of painting, and since I've done it, I have to say my proficiency, but also my usage has gone up tenfold, purely because I don't get the stopping and starting, the spitting, all the problems I used to get, especially with acrylics, I no longer get. So if you'd watch this one, when we're actually going around and putting the paint on this, it'll be in the next part, which will be up with you on Friday. We actually show you in one, me painting it, locked off the trigger, using acrylic, non-stop. Didn't stop, spit, anything during the entire thing, and it probably took me 2 hours. Never known that before. I'm putting that down to a good paint mix. So the paint shaker is up there now. Spoiler alert, actually I like it. You know, have a look. But anyway, it's a good review on that one, and we have a go with different things. So we don't just do like one type of bottle, we do even my wash. We put the wash onto it, we use it. Again, it's not 100%. I think there's problems, but again, it's time. You know, you need to literally let this thing do its bit, set it up, put your paint on it, go off, set up the rest of your airbrush, things like that, then come into it. But say we tried it with some MRP paints. You can see them up here actually where you've done the ones. Normally they separate, but as I said, the pigment's very heavy on those, so making sure they're a good paint mix is an absolute must. So that is up with you now. So anyway, you've got part 8 of that. You've got a review up there as well today, so loads for you today. And also we've got a standalone video of Hans. He's taking you a little bit of a studio tour around his actual man cave. You can see him hoovering and cleaning, so you know, I might rent him out and he can go around people's caves and clean them up because he's a bit proficient at it. I could do with him definitely round here as we make our way through. So anyway, there is tons and tons of stuff up for you for today, so go and have a look. I'm going to carry on now and literally going to get the actual masks all onto this one, then we can get this one sprayed up, we can get it unmasked, and we move through the weather. But tomorrow, to be honest, I'm actually going to do a couple of reviews from you. We're going to be coming up with the what have we got? The King Tiger, the Tacken one. That looks to be a beautiful kit. It's got the full interior, things like that. So we're going to have a review for that out there. And then we've got the standard Tiger one as well, which is going to be up with you on Friday. So we've got a couple of good reviews coming up for you. And as I said, hopefully I'll be able to get this thing all sorted and move through. So there's plenty to look at. Links are below if you're on YouTube. Obviously, if you're on the Flory Models Today page, they'll be linked one below the other. And if you're in the forum, well, you're watching it live anyway. So there we go. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all tomorrow.